Welcome back to the third evening Cowboy Fashion Report. This evening I've got on a very festive pearl snap shirt, and those pearl snaps. This shade of white is called Rabid Reindeer Slobbers, and it'll sure put you in the Christmas spirit. Now, most of you has probably heard of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and may or may not know that Gene Autry wrote that song, but I'll bet you most of you didn't know that right after he wrote that song, Gene Autry went to the bar and wrote another song when he was half drunk called Ronaldo the Rabid Reindeer. And the first verse goes something like, Ronaldo the Rabid Reindeer never got to go out on Christmas Eve because he partied with some infected possums with another reindeer named Steve. It's not a very good song, so I wouldn't recommend buying the CD. But I got to thinking about Christmas when I was a kid and wrote a poem and realized a long time ago how lucky I was to get some of these cool toys like Quick Draw Johnny West. Wasn't that like lightning, wasn't it? He got in a bad gunfight with Black Bart back 1978. Got his head blowed off. And here's another one out of the Johnny West collection. This is Geronimo. And Geronimo got in a bad knife fight with some Kiowa Braves, and they wanted a gold ring that was on his finger. They just cut his whole hand off. He's a tough booger. So I wrote a little poem about Christmas. It's called The Gift. When I was young and life was simple, when my world was fairly small, at Christmas morning rolled around, you can bet I was standing tall, right beside that old red cedar that we had cut and drug through the door, leaving dead limbs and drag marks all across the living room floor. All them presents in shiny paper, all the lights are glowing bright. Why, you'd have thought I'd have been sleepy with only 1 hour's rest that night. Some new socks and old Stretch Armstrong. Man, that dude was cool. Johnny West and Bad Black Bart, they was some gunfighting fools. As we all do, I got older, and I still enjoy the gifts. But like sand out in the desert, my priorities started to shift. That giving got much better at bringing them good feelings out. And it made you kind of realize maybe that's what life's all about. Every day is a precious gift we have to use how we see fit. We just don't have any way to know how many gifts we'll get. So share it every time you can. It ain't much extra trouble. Give yourself every chance you get, and your daily gift will be doubled. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. I'll see you next Thursday. Keep snapping.